Now, remember, this is a slightly modded playthrough we're doing. Unlimited party members, but it also is making the enemy a little bit more difficult too. And we do have some organization, inventory management odd. Alright, we had just saved the little boy from the harpies. Alright, we're going to ungroup because I don't need everybody coming back here. Ooh, I can't jump far enough. Well, I'm pretty sure Lizelle can. Or Astarian. Lizelle, I know you got the Get Yankee jump if we have to use it. Like, come on.
Well, hello.
Well, hello. Yeah. So, show them how it's done, Lizelle.
Let's see what those harpies were hoarding.
Let's see, is it T? Yeah, it's T. Blind creatures. Some books. Okay, we're gonna send that to Mohawk too. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Alright, lock in. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her in full. I'm sorry. She should never have got your name in the first place. Now for the bad news, my love. I'm not coming home. Not for a while, at least. The money came from a mercenary group. Probably best I don't give their name. And I've agreed to a couple jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, gods, it's so strange to write it, because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going. I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand. And if you don't want me back, don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam. And I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund. Oh, gosh. We've followed Musharib's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the muck on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find... Lost more hair this morning. I know there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so. Erect, whatever it is. I hear him laughing, the lamentious of the Amiwins, drowning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this hellhole? He speaks through the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is he the tomb? Is he... On the last legible page is a crudely drawn charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape, in a silent scream. Okay.
Was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat.
Well, I guess Lizelle's not going to automatically jump back to us, so, if you weren't watching my stream earlier, I had a disaster. I went to readjust myself, and my arm on my chair went flying, and my whole screen fell, and my camera, and everything else. This game is so huge, and I've found a good bit of secrets, but I'm sure there's so much more that I haven't found. Like, you can look to the side and sometimes wonder what's over there.
Still breathing. collect everything.
So, dear, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'zel Chucky. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
I smell drama amongst these adventurers. What have you heard?
A rare notion.
Just a moment. This man is recording my story. I am far from home.
As the colourful man starts scribbling, the bear sneaks a quick look at the page. His brow furrows. Incomprehensible squiggles surround a crude sketch. A bear disemboweling a clutch of tieflings.
Y'all need to settle down. You're blowing up my little messages over here. Alright, Volo.
Do my eyes deceive me? A drow! Here! Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask questions, and there's no overstating my disinterest. I have no time for your questions. I'm being good.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behaviour.
Bard. A classic raid gang, complete with lasher and smattering of boyogs. Didn't you see the tentacle ship? It was an illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled. I'll just do the first one.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
The time was spent among books. I'm a student of the page. I'd rather not say. Are we done here? I'm not unfamiliar with their kind. Number 1.
Uh-huh. I've always preferred experience to the second-hand accounts of lesser men. But to each their own. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
Dragon? There wasn't any dragon. It was brass, no doubt about it. I think there's been a misunderstanding. What do you want exactly? Neither. It was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming. Dragon? Really? Maybe the last one?
Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so. They sang the phrase like a battle hymn. Sure.
They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal.
Good old coffee. Dramatic. How was Magabiet responding? Goblin superstition, not worth ink and parchment. I did the last one.
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Be careful, goblins aren't known for mercy. Wait, about our conversation earlier. Why the dragon? What brought you? Why the dragon?
My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again.
Ooh. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Chapter 5. Miniature giant spider. Miniature giant space hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid. Those stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mythical, perhaps mundane courage. Shush, I'm trying to read!
About this place.
Unsustained rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes.
Yes, I see. And is that her with 2 eyes or what?
Fishies! I better talk to the bear before I go trying to take stuff.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who? You're the saddest bear I've ever seen. This is depressing. Nope, number 1. We're being good.
Master, he left with the weaponed 2 legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Oh, poor Pooh Bear. You look strong. Why not go after him?
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Well, I'm taking this fish. It's kind of dark in here. I can't hardly see my keyboard, so I never know what button I'm hitting. Wooden chest. Ooh. I don't know if there's anything back there. Don't I have Misty Step? Someone does. I think I need him or Will?
Sharp as ever.
Let's see. I can only do it twice, so I can only get down there and then back. I don't know if there's even anything over here. Not enough space. See, it looks like there's going to be something back there, but... Okay, I guess not, so...
Yes, I see.
Complexum tuum aptera ortum ad nostifera.
I don't think I've ever stole that thing.
Hostes obeunt protegenos monenos.
I thought you were housing.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's housing? Promise me a mate.
Horny little bugger.
Speak.
What were you saying to that bird? I'm looking for a healer. Help me know the search. It does look like you're helping with the ritual. Or doesn't. Are you helping prepare for the ritual?
I would prefer not to. But if Master Halsin does not return, Kaygha will give the order. And my voice will not matter.
So you're protesting.
Find Nettie in her room. Through the carved door, deeper in the grove.
What were you
The
saying?
bird knows. She needs to know. You do not.
Rude. Suspicious. Do the other druids know? Because I could tell them. Persuasion. I help defend this grove. I'm not your enemy. Nice, nice.
Forgive me. It is not you I fear. It is my brethren. More follow Kaygha every day. They are afraid, and she offers a simple solution. Eject the refugees, and we will be safe.
And she's wrong. Sounds like she has to be stopped. Why would she do that? You still haven't told me what you were doing with that bird.
It searches for news of Master Halsin. Only he can set this right. If he is gone, well, pray that he is not.
Okay. Tweet, tweet, little birdie. Corresponding report. A message scratched in a worried hand. Received message from Hag via Cirith, one of Nettie's birds. We buried Cirith 10 days ago. Not sure how Hag found him. The message itself was threat, but also invitation. She wants to meet. Haven't replied. Buried Cirith again beneath a heavier stone. The rule of 3. Oh my goodness. Yo, should I read this? A long-winded introduction explains that Haskin X notes, published as is from their work journal, have helped bring alchemy to the masses. It starts with a full history of the Dragonborn, who had been descaled as a teenager and started their alchemical, that's where we're going to go with that, alchemical research in hopes of restoring their high. As the pages turn, it continues to wax poetic about how X put aside their own research to help the common people. Much more interesting, though, are X's actual research notes. I've decided I shall make all my notes, both those written and those still to come, available to those who would wish to study. You are reading this text now are probably one such person. As enticing as potion making is, we shall first start with the most basic alchemical. I like that. Alchemical rule. The rule of 3. Most ingredients can be found throughout Faerun. However, they need to be refined to be of any use in alchemy. Doing so is simple. Just combine 3 of the same ingredients and you will obtain an extract, which can be used to brew potions, poisons, oils, and elixirs. So remember, 3 of the same ingredient make an extract, or in rhyme form if you like. When in doubt with alchemy, just recall the rule of 3. Thrice the same ingredient forms an extract. Excellent. Birdie, birdie.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
It's slightly off. Push it to the right. Stop fussing. It looks fine. Deception. I'd leave it out. It's too dull. 3-2-2. Kick at the bird, trying to scare it away. Trinkets will rust, friend. A song shines on forever. Give it a try. F5. I'm sorry. I can't see my keyboard. It's so dark in here. We're going to do the bard choice. Approve.
He lets out a tentative chirp. Gaining confidence, he starts a song, abandoning his nest-building efforts.
Huh. Magnifying glass. Does that mean it's bad to take the key? No? Oh, yeah?
I'm sleeping.
Throw a fish next to the other. Could you move just a little bit? I need to use that other.
Okay.
I'm sorry. sorry.
This is madness, Kaygha. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison, what's this girl's actual crime? Imprison her. She's just a child. Do nothing. One of your guards outside said you wanted to see me. Here I am. The thief, poison, yep, number 1.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Kaygha. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Don't druids cherish harmony? Jailing the girl disrupts nature's balance. 1-1. Release her. I'll see that she stays out of trouble. Bard persuade us. Sylvanus was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children, was he not? Tell the snake to be at ease. The girl must not be harmed. I'm gonna do the... I like doing the bard choices in our bard playthrough, so... Some pretty good roll I need. Ooh.
The words of the Tree Father.
Disapprove, approve, approve.
Spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Thank you, Kaygha. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Okay, we got some talking to do. Gale, you love to talk. I know you do.
That woman has more venom in her heart than a snake in its fangs. But at least the child is safe. What is youth if not a time to be forgiven for one's transgressions?
Putting the child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened. Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes. Sounds like you have something to confess. Putting a child on display like that was monstrous. I'm glad we intervened. Forgiveness means nothing if she doesn't learn from her mistakes. I mean, that's true too. It was still pretty bad though, so I'm gonna do number 1.
Couldn't agree more. The girl wasn't innocent, but that doesn't mean she was guilty.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before.
Yes.
Let's just clear the air about that now.
Good, because I farted.
It's
it needs to clear.
Just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt? Are you sure it's not connected to the tap? Sorry, I'm drinking coffee and I'm yawning. What the heck? And it's only like 1 o'clock. Are you sure it's not connected?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Turn to other. Wow, okay. What's the story with that odd little artifact you have? What do you think of all that's happened? We should get to know each other. We should journey separately for now. Oh, number 1.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna end it with that. Save from frightened.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
I have no love for the Queen of Spiders.
Indeed. But you do exhibit a talent for self-preservation. A viper bears her fangs defending her brood. Is it not her nature to strike at invaders?
Ugh.
No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanus, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
This rite must be born of powerful magic. Zevlor believes his people will perish on the road. Do what you want. It's not my concern. Reach for it. 2.
And mine perish if he stays.
You showed great mettle at the gate.
The mettle of a skilled sword for hire.
I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well.
They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Then it seems I best speak to Zevlor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Little rats.
Rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Do you do the same?
The rat watches your movements, but does not speak.
Okay. What about this book? Logbook. This hefty book is labeled 1371 and stamped with an elegant stag against a dark green background. Uktar sent 2
We have the right to defend our home. So that's what you want? To kill a bunch of innocents? I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this grove be harmed. Not again.
Sent 2 druids, some of the newer recruits up north. Village had 2 years of failed crops and are unlikely to survive the next winter. 9 Uktar. A group from Baldur's Gate arrived. They've set up camp on the edge of the forest. 2 bears and a fox came by. Their what the hell did I just say? Their territory has been burned out. Half the fox's cubs died. Paying this new group a visit tomorrow. 10 Uktar. Visit did not go well. After telling me where to shove it, they said they'd cut down half the forest and burn out any wildlife that dared to stick around.
We just let her run off. She's a child. A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Claimed
That's what matters.
Claimed they were going to farm the land and make a new city of their own. Time to get creative. 12 Uktar. Mudslide did the trick. Buried half their farming equipment and made the rest useless. They won't be back anytime soon. Got reports of a red wizard in the village south of here, sending 3 rangers to investigate. If they catch even a whiff of a red cloak, I'm contacting the House of Sylvanus.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Relax, no one is here to hurt you. Who's been prostrating you? I'll teach them a lesson. I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be. What?
Stupid or a liar. Neither is needed here. Go!
Ah! Wrath.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Kaygha seems dangerous.
Well seen. Well spotted. We've let a snake replace our leader.
Kaygha seems happy to rule the roost. Who's your real leader?
Master Halsin. Perhaps goblin caught, perhaps dead. He'd set Mistress Kaygha back in line. Hold her to task, stop this damned ritual. More will die if the rite is finished. So many more, sent into a world gone mad.
If no one's looking for Halsin, I could do it. I'm looking for Nettie.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
Sounds like I'd better leave. We're gonna look for
Would you?
Halsin.
I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
No need to fret, I'll find him. I'd like a more solid offer than anything. Well, we're being very good in this game.
Sylvanus' blessing upon you, and my gratitude as well. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else. Come, Silver. Stay close.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
A scrap of a larger map fastened to the page with fragrant sap. Someone has written, "Tainted by curse," above the lands to east, beyond the mountains, on the road to Baldur's Gate.
This will all be over. The ritual...
What will the tieflings want next? Letting the Hellchild go was a mistake.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
So many dead. Sent to the Night Singer's embrace.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Selûne.
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild. A riddle to some, but you understand the meaning immediately. The druids turned to the harpers for help. Unusual for such a territorial group.
Oh, my savior. I wish you could have visited in better times.
Paw prints suggest an animal walked across this entry, smudging everything except a few words. Animal scout scent. Eastern town villagers possibly still alive. Violet. People of the Sword Coast, look around you. What do you see? A collection of God-fearing humans, elves, and dwarves, or an infernal corruption of that divine image? Tieflings, wearing their devilish heritage for all to see, walk among us as if they didn't owe their existence and allegiance to the lords below. These hells-touched people have infiltrated our cities and our organizations, even our families. They can claim to be good all they wish. Would you believe the tiger who looks at you with dripping fangs as if he said he ate nothing but vegetables? No, we can see their true nature, plain as day. But they are not the only evil infiltrating our world. All around I see drow, dweger, and other creatures of the Underdark strive for acceptance. But why should you accept them when their brothers raid our countryside and steal our children? Obviously, I'm not saying they should be cast out. Obviously, I am not saying we should return these delinquents to the Underdark and drive their tieflings back to the hells they came from. But be wary of these people, my friends. Be suspicious when you see them, and especially suspicious when you do not. Okay, what about the report? Someone has written Shadow Curse on at the top of this page, and a number of notes below. Trees infected but still alive. Malicious component to underlying magic. Resists removal. Attempts to infest caster. Range and severity of curse suggest divine origin. Umbral characteristics of and vicinity to Shar's temple suggest goddess herself is responsible.
Temple of Shar. Where? What's this about a curse?
We just let her run off.
She's a child.
A devil child. One who tried to steal from us.
Yet she failed. That's what matters.
on antidotes.
Did a number on you, didn't they?
I'm not reading that whole thing. I'm so tired of reading.
We're nearly done.
Might be useful.
Please. I'm resting.
Something took a chunk out of you. What happened? I'm sorry, didn't mean to disturb you.
The bird says nothing, trying to rest.
Brought the bird's wings? Oh my god, I'm sorry.
The bird says nothing. Only the sound of its labored breath fills the silence.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
Is there anything I can do to help? Wait, patiently, excuse me. I'm more important than some bird. Is there anything I can do?
A moment.
This medicatrix.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
Where did you see another drow?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
I'm looking for Nettie. I need help now. Healing. Looks like I'm the right person.
I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you.
Oh, okay. My handsome little fella.
You seem healthy enough. A bit tired around the eyes, maybe.
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole on my head. More than tired, something crawled in my eye. Right, yes, I'm very tired indeed. Should I just go around telling people that I have a worm in my brain?
Then get some rest. There's no better magic. Take a nip of whiskey before bed if you need to.
Heck yeah.
Come back to me if that doesn't do it.
Well, she's just not gonna help.
And? Feeling any better?
Healing as soon as possible.
Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough.
Skip.
A bit tired around the eyes.
More than
maybe.
tired. Something crawled into my eye. But just straight up number one, I guess.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
You know of them. Can you help me? What other kinds are there? It's not like a frog hopped in my eye. Number one.
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way. Head on in.
Dissected drow.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
Sleepy. He and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
I'd like to stay, if it's all the same.
All right.
Huh.
Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything I can to help. We're gonna save. Just hurry up and cure me. I don't have time for chat. One?
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected. I fell from a ship in the sky, but something caught me. It saved my life. Whew. An intellect devourer spoke to me as if I were one of its own. No, nothing strange. I just wanted it out of my head. Number one.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a mind flare ship. Yeah.
A mind flare ship?
Yep.
But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you could cure me. What about that branch of yours? I swear. Alright, hand it over. No, I'm not going to take poison from a woman I can't trust. One?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I know some people disapprove if I say yes. Alright, hand it over.
Swear it.
Yo. Like, I know if I say I swear. Can we say it again? I'm gonna say, because I think last time I played I said I swear, and I know some people disapproved. I'm just gonna say no, I'm not taking poison from a woman.
But you have to. Don't you understand? You could kill us all.
I don't care, I'm not going to die.
Then I've no choice.
Oh, no!
I'm sorry.
No! Well, now I know how that goes. I'm gonna reload though. So evidently I have to have, if I don't want to kill her, I'm gonna swear it, and then somebody's gonna disapprove.
Swear
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I hope it doesn't come to that.
Astarian disapproved.
Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flare infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing? You must have learned something from studying them. Yeah.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
So you think it's only a matter of time? That's good news? You said you were tracking other victims. Did they change?
Hard to say. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
What do you want me to do? So go and get him? You think he's still alive?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Alright, I found Halsin. It sounds like you're making a lot of assumptions that could kill me. You're sure he can cure me? It sounds like suicide. Are you sure he can cure me?
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Alright, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the group. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne, and Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath. Just...
Wyvern poison, even if we do begin to turn.
Better a quick draft than ceramorphosis, nonetheless.
If you start to turn, I encourage you to take it. I'm sure it'll be very entertaining for the rest of us.
Oh, I have to long rest before I can speak to the dead. Well, that's doo-doo. I guess we could go ahead and do that. I mean, because it... Why not? I mean, we'll do that. I want to talk to that guy. So loud.
Important matters to discuss.
Need to find a way forward.
Well, hello, Withers.
We meet again. As predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain?
No.
Were you sorting something before? What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you? You mentioned a cost. What is it? And look very ugly doing it. Helpful. No one's dead on my side at the moment, though. I would like to talk about hirelings.
Indeed.
Take up.
Farewell.
Oh, okay. End the day? Yes. Will.
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Nervous.
It's natural to suffer a touch of worry, but an Illithid worm should be causing more than mild anxiety. Before the Illithid's unscheduled surgery, I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash.
Something special about us, or at least about our tadpoles. It makes no sense, I know. Why haven't we turned? We could probably dig up some poison mushrooms if you're keen on that being sick.
Indeed. Perhaps the worm's vat was poisoned. Perhaps we're uncommonly fit. Or Perhaps the tadpoles are merely on holiday. We could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next. And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Oh.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling.
Why? Pardon, I didn't mean to disturb such an important work. You seem more relaxed. Am I disturbing you? Why?
It's something of a novelty. I'm usually quite busy at night, but now I'm just lying here and, thinking. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we find the druid, will he know how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
It doesn't have to be. We can still travel together. Probably once the worm is gone, I'm going my way. What? Will you miss me? Maybe the last one.
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back. Survived the crash. Survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
I thought you didn't like me. True, I'm pretty impressive. I'm just trying to survive like you. I have many talents, if you want to explore them. You're too close. I'm just trying to survive like you.
Yes. We're more similar than I thought.
Are you feeling alright? You can stop staring. Turn and walk away. Are you feeling alright?
Oh, I was leagues away. I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure. Sleep tight.
Lizelle.
Galek. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Kaygha. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears.
What do you mean by the tears?
Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
Are all Githyanki from the tears? It must be quite a shock to leave your Kresh behind and arrive here.
Do you think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky. We infiltrated a Yogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a Kresh.
Okay, that...
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. The sooner we find the druid house in, the better. I can't wait to get rid of this thing in my head.
So what will come next for you once this is all over? How are you feeling? You know, this could be our last night together.
I hadn't thought of that. What do you have in mind?
We could find somewhere discreet right now, away from the camp. Probably wise to get some rest. How about a few songs around the fire with others? Just an observation. Lithid, wisdom. Is she serious? Probe her thoughts using shared connection. That sounds like a bad idea. We could find somewhere discreet right now, away from the camp.
Perhaps we should wait for more comfortable surrounds. Besides, I can't afford to tire you out. We still have work to do. Rest well.
Hard to get. Local rest is globally... Oh, that's right. I need to do the... Yeah. was that? Oh, it was me sleeping. Okay. And then... Oh. 11. I didn't do it. I just needed to do this one. Apply. Instead, I keep increasing it.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
How does it put it? I'm chasing a devil in the
Karlach's
hells.
fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Ariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
Who is the source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Let's move on to other matters.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
Tell me why, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud?
He
No.
proved.
Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
And before that, how great could you be? I've never heard of you. Is that how you lost your eye in the goblin battle?
It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
I like to talk
By
to
all
someone
means.
else. I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Tell me why. Alright, I think we're ready to leave camp. What is going on here?
Where am I needed?
I don't know what's going on in that one, but okay, whatever.
Still alive.
Tell me why. Ooh. I want to know what happened with the drow.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Area flood advisory has been issued. Chat, you better tell me if you see a tidal wave coming. Your name and house now.
Ned Sierranes of the Absolute.
There is no house of the Absolute. Why would you serve? Drow are born to rule.
We will absolute will rule all.
There is no house of that
No
sort.
houses. All equal in her love.
What happened? Who killed you? How many drow are out there? Where did you get your tadpole? Ooh, there's so many good questions. Who killed you?
Druid.
Halsin killed him. I want to ask how many, and then also where did he get the tadpole? How many are out there?
Minthara. Back at camp.
That's probably all I can ask.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okie
I'll catch a
dokie.
break.
Investigate the beach. Oh yeah, find the parents. Yeah. What do y'all say now?
I'm watching you, Drow. We all are.
Show some dignity and leave. You've burdened this place with your troubles long enough.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances. I saved your daughter. Got anything more than a thanks for me? This could have ended badly. Keep her in line from now on. No more light-fingered antics, alright, Arabella?
Yeah. I mean, thank you for helping me.
You're welcome.
It's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
Okay.
My job too. The druid.
I've already got dancing lights.
Look after ourselves. That's what Mole says.
That girl. I don't care what the mole says.
Okay.
Don't take your eyes
Gods
off
are
my
watching
hand.
me.
See if I can go talk to what's his face down here. Mole.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
Why are you running all these teams and swindles? Risky, you know? Thought you might need some help with something. There's nothing to be asked. Thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
An idol? What would you like? What would you do with something like that? I could help you get it, but my time's valuable to me. An idol? What would you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Should I try? I've never taken it before. Like, how would you do that? Would maybe I play my violin to distract them? They're in the middle of a ritual, though. Would they pay attention to that? Because I think I've went invisible before and took it, and you get caught. So I'm really not sure. I'll just say I'll see what I can do.
Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Anything else?
What about trade? Okay, I think that's good.
Anything else?
Nope.
Well, it's been a pleasure. You know the way out.
I'm so curious now. How do I take it? It does bring people to you. Just not them, because they're doing that. Mage hand, maybe?
Which way to the nearest library?
I will try, but I don't think it's gonna work. I can throw it? Why can it not throw it? Okay, looks like that ain't gonna work. I could attack it.
The Outlander serves Zevlor!
The time has come. Remove the outsiders!
This is interesting. I've never seen this before. This is cool. I'm probably gonna reload, but I mean it's cool to watch. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Ah, and they all run away. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, that's the cool thing about this game. There's so much variety in what can happen. I've never seen that. But yeah, I really don't know how to take the idol. I still want the hand though, because it will get a turn. I don't know how to take it without getting into a fight, so... Alright, let's go here.
So, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully 1,000 times over.
Good to know.
What the heck? I've never had him up here.
My, what manner of place is this?
And this early.
A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that? They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Pleasure, I'm Mohawk. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat? Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it. Walk away while I still have legs. I'm just gonna say I'm Mohawk.
Charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than one. We should have a chat, you and I, but not here. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes.
Come.
There, middle of somewhere.
Nice decor. You could be more specific than somewhere. Take me back now. Reach for open. Nice decor.
The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
What makes you say that? I'm getting tired of your games. Are these theatrics leading somewhere? Ignore him and fill your plate. I think I usually pick that one. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward. What's better than a devil you don't know?
The devil you do?
A devil you do.
That's in a
Am I
song.
a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
Draw your weapon. What makes you think I need saving? Why would you help me? I don't care what you are. I care what you want. Yes.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
I'll do anything to get rid of the tadpole. I need to think this over. You're mad if you think I'll make a deal with the devil.
And what is madness?
Everybody
But
approves.
a denial of reality. Still, I've a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
And if I do want to take this deal, how would I find you? I'll have the last laugh in the end. Take me back. After that, I never want to see you again. Yeah.
By all means, bite the hand that feeds you, while you still have teeth. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
I'll be there.